So I welcome all of you to this coaching call number 38. In this, we will be covering the revision of the program lifecycle activities, and then we will be discussing some questions which are difficult, and then we will proceed forward. So starting with this thing, I just want to revise the 37 activities that we have covered in the program activities, which are consisting of 37 activities. We made the summarized table also that time, only just to start with the revision. In the program life cycle, we have three phases, which is program definition phase, program delivery phase, and the program closure phase. In all the questions, our key target is to understand in which phase the activity is going on. So under the program definition phase, we have two subphases: program formulation subphase, program planning subphase, program delivery phase, and then the program closure phase. When we are talking about the program delivery phase, we are talking about the components. All the components will be initiated, executed, planned, transition, delivered in the program delivery phase. Whenever we will talk about the any component of my program, I will be in the program delivery phase. First key point. And then we will see what are the activities which are going on in the program definition phase, delivery phase, and the closure phase. And just to give you the main overview, when we started with the strategic alignment domain, there we've made three important documents. That was the business case, charter, and the roadmap. All these three documents are made under the program formulation surface. Okay. Then we made the program management plan. Wherever we will be talking about the plan, it will be made in the program planning surface. When we did the benefits management domain, first step was benefit identification, in which I made the benefit register. This benefit register is made under the program formulation surface. Then I do benefit analysis and benefits management plan and benefits delivery, that is in the coming in the program planning phase and overlapping in the program delivery phase. If I show you what I'm talking about, I think it will be okay. You can see my screen.
Yes, sir. It's the same
जी जी
table,
Mind map.
Excel sheet only.
Excel sheet.
So under the program benefits management domain, benefits identification is in the program definition phase. Then in the program delivery phase, we have benefit analysis and planning and benefits delivery. Benefit transition starts under the program delivery phase, but mostly in the program closure phase. And then benefits statement was under the program closure phase. This is what we did in the benefits management domain. Then in the stakeholder engagement domain, the first step was stakeholder identification, in which I made the stakeholder register. Then we did stakeholder analysis using power interest grid and the stakeholder map. And then we made the stakeholder engagement planning activity, which means we made the stakeholder engagement plan. So principally all these three activities in which I make the stakeholder register, prioritize stakeholder register, and the stakeholder management plan, engagement plan is done in the program definition phase. And then in the governance, I need to have governance practices and the governance roles, in which I was making the program governance plan and the defining the roles who will be responsible for doing what activity. This is also under the program formulation surface in the program definition phase. Okay, so this is what you have to always keep in mind when we are talking about the domains and their overlapping in the program lifecycle. Then we came to the what are the activities in the program formulation phase. So just for the easy reference, I told you to make this magic grid. That was actually telling you what are the knowledge areas and what are the activities which are going on in each of the phases and the sub phases. So you are seeing the Excel sheet now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first was integration. There is no activity which is done in the PgMP at the integration level, because this is what I copied from the PMP grid. So on the knowledge area, first you write integration, scope, schedule, cost. We should write three things because we have multiple activities under the cost. Then we have quality, communication, resources, risk, procurement, change, and information. Stakeholder, I'm not covering in this because stakeholder is a individual complete domain in PgMP. So if I see here, I can delete integration here just for the easy understanding. and I can delete the stakeholder here. So we are left with 10 knowledge areas: scope, schedule, cost, quality, communication, resources, risk, procurement, change, and information. This is what I'm going to see, that in each knowledge area what activity I am doing in each of the subphases. Sabir sir, is it clear?
जी clear बिल्कुल.
Okay. Then in the program formulation phase, I am doing the assessments and estimation. This is the keyword that you have to keep in mind. We are doing the activity will be program scope assessment, program schedule assessment, initial cost estimate, program quality assessment, program communication assessment, requirement estimation, initial risk assessment, procurement assessment, change assessment, information assessment. So we have total 8 assessments and 2 estimates. Estimates are only for the cost, which is initial cost estimate, and requirements estimation, which is another resources, and other all are assessments. These are the 10 activities that we covered in the program formulation subphase. Then in the planning subphase, we have 12 activities which is going on. The key point is management planning, in which you are doing the plans. We are doing scope management planning, we are doing schedule management planning. In the cost, this is important because we are doing 3 activities under the cost knowledge areas in the planning surface. In the cost, we are doing cost estimate, then we are making the financial framework establishment, then we make the financial management plan. Then we have quality management planning, communication management planning, resources management planning, risk management planning, procurement management planning, change management planning, and information management planning. So total activities are 12, out of which 10 are management planning, 1 is cost estimate, 1 is financial framework. So 12 activities are covered in the planning surface. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Now we come to the, okay, now before going to the program delivery phase, I just want to revise what we did, what is going on in the formulation surface. You can see the formulation surface sheet now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the activity what I am doing is scope assessment. Its output is program scope assessment. So principally whatever is the name of the activity is the output itself. Program scope assessment. Output is program schedule assessment, program initial cost estimate, program quality assessment, program communication assessment, program requirements estimation, program initial risk assessment, program procurement assessment, program change assessment, and program information assessment. These are the activities of each of the activity in the program formulation surface. Okay, then we see principally now we have to understand that in the formulation surface we are making business case, charter, and the roadmap. These are our key documents which we are making in the program formulation surface. So principally speaking, the output of all the activities I will be doing in this phase is principally to make a good program business case document, and a good program charter document, and a good program roadmap. Okay, there should be the concept in our mind. So whatever is the activity, output of the activity, it will go as an input to some of the documents. Okay, for easy reference, program business case is in all the outputs except scope assessment. We don't have business case. In communication assessment, we don't have business case. So the output of the scope assessment, which is program scope assessment, doesn't go to the business case, and output, which is program communication assessment, doesn't go to the business case. This is the first difference point. Program charter is affected by all of these outputs except the program scope assessment. In the program scope assessment, we have only program charter, not the business case. Okay, whereas in the communication assessment, which is at pick the odd one out, in the communication assessment we have neither the business case nor the charter. We only have stakeholder engagement plan and communication management plan. The roadmap is affected by only 2 outputs, which is schedule assessment and initial risk assessment. So the roadmap is affected only by the schedule assessment and initial risk assessment. Initial cost estimate is affected only by the schedule assessment and initial risk assessment. So the roadmap and the initial cost estimate is same. It is affected only by the schedule assessment and initial risk assessment. And program communication assessment doesn't affect in your business case or the charter. So this is the main output inputs to which these outputs are going to affect. From the exam point of view, don't try to remember to grasp what is the output or input. Just focus on the 10 activities. Okay, this is the output. Principally, I am in the formulation surface. So I am making the charter, business case, and the roadmap and estimates. This will be affected from the outputs. Okay, and in the formulation phase, one more thing is I am identifying the risk, which will be the risk register also in the formulation surface, and also I will get the stakeholder register coming from the stakeholder domain. Is it clear to both of you, Mr. Saab and Sabir Saab?
Yes.
जी जी clear जी yeah okay.
Excellent. Now, when we come to the planning surface, we have 12 activities that we have seen. So the activity is schedule, scope management planning, schedule management planning. In cost, we have 3: cost estimation, financial framework, financial management planning, quality management planning, communication management planning, resource management planning, risk management planning, procurement, change, and information management planning. Then we have to see what is the output of each of the phase. Okay, so first output in every activity is the name itself, means scope management plan, schedule management plan, cost estimate, financial framework, financial management plan, quality, in which we have quality policies, quality standards, communication management plan, resource management plan, risk management plan, and procurement management plan, change management plan, information management plan. So one output is the plan itself for that knowledge area for which I was doing the activity. That is the first step. Then in the scope, I have work breakdown structure, which is the key element. In the schedule, I have master schedule. In the cost, which is financial management planning, I have initial program budget. So he will ask you that in which of the activity or in which of the activity we make the program budget. That is the financial management planning. In which activity we make the master schedule, it is schedule management planning. In which of the activity you are making the WBS, it's the scope management planning. In quality, we have service level agreements. In risk, we have risk registers. Also in the formulation phase, we saw it. And in the change, we have change thresholds and so on and so forth. So this is only the key overview that you have to keep in mind. The output will be the program management plan. That will be the main output of the planning surface at the end. And under the program management plan, we have subsidiary plans, which is coming from each of the knowledge areas. Okay, so here the important thing that you have to keep in mind is WBS, a master schedule, budget, service level agreements, change thresholds. This is all done in the planning surface activities. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
जी clear okay.
Okay, so now Mudassa Sahab, you can share your screen. What are the questions? And then we move forward. Let me stop share. Okay, yes, please share.
Sir, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, sir. So the first one is you're a member of Program Governance Board. So you are empowered to take decisions concerning the below, except organization strategy, program communication, program schedule, program information distribution. Sir, I was wondering, because you're the part of governance board, so you're in fact part of management. So you should be able to take a decision on organization strategy, no?
No, you are the member of the program governance board. So this is only relevant to your program. How you can go to the organization level thing?
Oh, okay, okay.
This program governance board, program sponsor, program manager is only dedicated for your program. So you can affect the decision for program communications, program schedules, program information distribution. These are all the program level things. But you cannot go to the organization level, which is outside of your program.
Okay, okay. Understood. Sorry. The second one is you're the program manager of a construction program comprising of state and civil engineering projects. You notice that program is not aligned with the organization's strategic objective. What would be your course of action? Conduct RCA, identify root cause and initiate a change request, escalate to governance board, conduct RCA, identify root cause and consult with governance board, conduct RCA, identify root cause and consult with the sponsor. So,
option number 2 is eliminated. Okay, we cannot escalate. This is clear.
Yes, we can escalate. Okay.
Okay. In all
Yes.
the 1, 3, and 4, the common is conduct RCA and identify root cause. This is common in all the 3. Okay. So it means
Yes.
this is the correct sequence what he is going. Now we have to see that after this thing where we have to go. Either initiate a change request, consult with governance board, or consult with the sponsor. In this case, option number D is eliminated because our point of contact is always the steering committee or the governance board, not the sponsor directly. Okay, because sponsor is above the governance board. Our operating committee, we can see, or the board of directors which are making the decisions, is the governance board. So we cannot go directly to the sponsor. This is out of question. So now we are left with only 2 things: whether we should initiate a change request or we should consult with the governance board. So actually, technically speaking, it's always good to discuss first, and if it is really a problem you find, then you make a document. So when you are actually making a change request, you are making the official change request, okay, or official document. So in that, only from my perspective, consult the governance board is correct only because of the word of consultation. Okay, and initiate a change request is a more of a formal document that you have to make.
Okay.
So the first step is always to understand, okay, and discuss, okay, the thing, and then if it is not going, then you should write an official document to initiate something.
100%. As a program manager, a benefit register has been handed over to you. After reviewing it, you are concerned that program cannot achieve the expected benefits. What should you do to handle this concern? Discuss with stakeholders to reduce the scope to achieve the expected benefits. Carry out the risk analysis with project managers. Review the program charter and business case with the program sponsor. Meet the program managers to optimize the allocation of critical resources. Option number C, I eliminated because we should not be going to program sponsor.
Right.
We should review it with ourselves and then go to the governance board.
Right.
Discuss with stakeholders, reduce the scope to achieve the expected benefits. I did not want to choose this because we don't know. I mean, a program has been initiated to achieve some benefit. We cannot reduce those. Carry out risk analysis with project managers. Again, this should not be because we might have sub program. We have a component programs also, so it does not mention.
Meet the project managers to optimize the allocation of critical resources. So in this case, either A is eliminated, you are right, because we cannot change the scope, charter, and the business case very initially when I find something is not going correct. Okay, A and C is eliminated. B, carry out the risk analysis with the project managers. This can be a possibility. Or D, which is meet the project managers to optimize the allocation of critical resources. This seems to be a more complete answer because you are optimizing and also proposing something.
Yes.
Whereas in the B, you are only doing the risk analysis. You have identified the risk and you are doing the risk analysis with the project managers. So D is a more complete answer, I would say.
Okay, understood.
But you will get very clear-cut questions, not ambiguous questions. Okay. Sabir Sahab, if you have any input, you can put it.
Yes, bilkul. Yes, I am following you.
Okay, next.
You're a program manager for the last 3 years on a construction of a 7-story commercial plaza. The program is near completion and the auditors have informed you that CPI is 1.5 and SPI is 1.2. What should you do next as a program manager? Return the remaining budget to the program sponsor. Reduce the resources on the program as it is ahead of schedule. Address the pending CRs. Present the program sponsor an opportunity for additional products. Okay, so in this one, because the program is healthy, both cost and schedule is okay, so nothing was there to worry out. The option number D is the right answer, which is present the sponsor an opportunity for additional products. Sir, again, I'm coming from PMP perspective. Wahan pe to,
you're talking about scope creep.
Yes, scope creep. Yeah, gold plating. ये तो this is gold plating, right? This has not been asked, but we were told that we should not be. So why are we doing gold plating? यहाँ पे क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Okay. And we go step by step. Option number A, return the remaining budget to the sponsor.
Again, this can be done, but because the program is near completion and not completed, so
Yes,
I would reject
A
it.
is eliminated.
There might be an issue. Yes, okay.
B,
Reduce the resources on the program as it is ahead of schedule. Again, this is not an okay option because if we reduce resources now, the program may fall behind.
yes, done. Next, C.
Address the pending change requests. Well, the question doesn't say there is any pending change request, so
So, and if you are SPI above the one and CPI is greater than 2, it means you are already taken care of all the things which are mandatory to be done. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
As a general principle, you are right. The gold plating and scope creep is not allowed even in PgMP. Okay. But the standard says that before you close the program, you should give them an opportunity to say if anything they want more. It's not that you are adding by yourself. What we're discussing gold plating was that I asked you to you asked me to make a Toyota car, and without asking you, I deliver you the Mercedes car. This is gold plating. This is scope creep. I say that okay, even this is okay, but I felt myself that this is getting better and better. I can give you a better product, and you will be much happier than that. So in that in PMP, we said that gold plating you cannot do because maybe your requirement is Toyota. Even Mercedes is much better, but you will not appreciate if you get Mercedes. Okay, this is gold plating or scope creep. Here we present the sponsor an opportunity for additional products. It means that in the phase gate review meeting or in the prior to the program closeout meeting, we will present the case or we will make a new business case for the new program and tell them, okay, this is the remaining time in the budget. You have an opportunity that within the same perspective, you can opt for more options or you can get additional products. This is only presentation. It's not that you're actually implementing the something. You see, present the program sponsor an opportunity for additional products. If it was gold plating, it will say add more products to your delivery. This is gold plating. So here also gold plating and scope creep is not allowed, but we have to present them the opportunity to select if something they want more than they can select.
Okay, understood.
A project is.
A project is assigned to qualified project manager by the program manager. The client rejects the project manager due to lack of proper qualification to manage such a project. What should the program manager do next? Review the skill requirement of the project. Again, I prefer this one because I remember if in the start I discussed with you for another question, but I will move to the next one. Assign a different project manager. Apply the competence assessment technique to resolve the issue. Reassess the project manager's credentials. The answer is option C, competence assessment technique, but shouldn't we check the required record? For example, what requirement is there for skill set requirement? Kya hai project ke andar, and then assign the project manager.
Okay.
Why are we?
Okay. Now the point here is that here is a dispute. The dispute is that as a program manager, you are assigned the project manager. This will be the project manager. Okay. Now client is not accepting it. So on one side, from my side, I already review all the requirements. That's why I made the best selection of this person to be the project manager. But the client is not accepting it. So we have to come to a common agreement why you are not accepting it. Okay. So if I go to option number 1, review the skill requirement of the project. This is already done when I appointed the project manager.
Yes.
So I will not review the skill set again because I know that he is correct. Okay. Assign a different project manager is also not correct at this moment, because if I put somebody in place, I know why I put it there. I should not always listen to the client and every day I should change the person if somebody doesn't like him. If I go to option number D, reassess the project manager credential is same like A. I already know he is qualified from my side. That's why I have assigned him. So now apply the competence assessment technique to resolve the issue. So this is giving you the hint that there is a dispute, and the only thing that can make a judgment here is some technique which is neutral. I will be fixing to my stance, he will be fixing to his stance. So we have no other option other than to go into a third party judgment or going apply a certain mechanism or certain technique which can be used as a neutral point. This is the point of having the competence assessment technique. You don't need to know what is this technique, but the only key point is that it's a neutral way of handling the issue. This is coming from negotiation topic.
Okay. Understood. An organization is working on two programs, Program X and Program Y. Program X benefit sustainment depends upon the outcomes of Program Y. Program manager of Program X asks the program manager of Program Y about the time of its benefits delivery. After 6 months, the program manager of Program Y informs him that his program has been closed. What should the program manager of Program X do first? The options are update and review benefits management plan, update and review benefit register, update and review benefits report, update and review benefit sustainment plan. Again, to me, the right option looked like option number D, because again, he will be able to deliver the project, but he will not be able to sustain the project. So he should be looking at the benefit sustainment plan. But the answer says that he should update and review benefit register.
Okay. Program X benefit sustainment depends on the outcomes of program Y. Okay. So if he is looking for program X itself, then he should look for the benefit sustainment plan. You see the question?
Right.
If program X benefit sustainment depends on the outcomes of program Y. Now what is coming here? Program manager of X asks the Y about the time of his benefit delivery. After 6 months, the program manager Y informs him that his program has been closed. Means Y has been closed, not X.
Yes. Y बंद हो गया बिल्कुल.
ठीक है?
What should the program manager of program X do first?
So abhi update and review the benefits management plan. Okay, updates and review the benefit register, update and review the benefits report, update and review the benefits sustainment plan. Benefits sustainment plan you can update because you never started the sustainment phase of your program. Why? How you can update the plan? You can only update the plan if you have started something. If, for example, if I say in the program formulation phase, update the risk register, for example, doesn't make sense. In the formulation phase, I am making the risk register. Once it is already in place, then in the next step, I will update it.
Okay.
So if I say that the sustainment phase of the X has started, or if you would be saying that program X has been closed and now is in the sustainment phase, then you can go and review and update the benefit sustainment plan for X. But here, remember, we are updating the status of the program based on the benefit register. It was in eco. Record the program progress in the benefit register and maintain the benefit register. So in this case, first, the new information what is coming to him is that Y has been closed. Okay, means it has delivered the benefit. So you go first and update and review the benefit register. Okay, what the benefits what I have achieved. Call X is dependent on Y. Then on that you can say, okay, the prerequisite benefits are delivered. This is the updated status of the benefit register, and then you move forward. So the first step is always to update and review your benefit register, and then you can go and based on that you can identify the action points, whatever is the corrective action, and then your any plan will be changed. Or in other, this is one understanding. And second understanding is that whenever we are talking about updating the plan you can only update once you have corrective actions with you. Or in other words, corrective actions will be coming in the form of a register. If I say that I have identified 2 new risks to your program, for example, what will be the first thing you will do? The first step, update and review the risk management plan. So first you will update and review and update the risk register. Then based on this, you will see what are the additional or new risks, and then you will update your risk management plan. So same is the case here, whether it's A or D, they are the plan. So in order to update or review the plan, first I should have the base document for that, and the base document in that case is a register.
Understood.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Sabe sir, you're also clear?
Yeah, clear, clear. It's okay. I'm clear with that.
It's very good that we are discussing this thing. Then you know why you are not clearing the correct answer, wrong answer.
Yes. Understood. You're the program manager in a multinational company. Your current program has 10 component projects. One of the components is completed and ready for transition. What should you do as a program manager to proceed with the transition so that its benefits can be delivered? Update the business case, update program roadmap, update program charter, submit a CR to close the component.
You are thinking of D?
Yes,
Okay.
I was thinking of D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
No, yes, but no, I mean, after discussion in the morning, now I'm clear because you don't need a change request to close a program. I mean, I was thinking from a PMP perspective. No.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. In order and in to add in that, change request, whether it's PMP or PgMP, change request means if you have to do out of your already planned something, then is a change request. In PMP
yes,
also we misunderstand this term that whenever I need to do anything, I need a change request. No, you only need a change request if you have to do something which is not already there or which is not already existing, or if there is something to be changed. So in this case, it's only a milestone he is telling you. What he's telling
yes,
you, that one of the component is completed and ready for transition. It's a normal procedure. You have the component, they initiate, they close, benefit, transition, and closure. What should you do in order to proceed with the transition so that its benefits can be delivered? Can only be benefits now link. Now go to the overall concept that we have. Benefits can be delivered, then they will be sustained and transition. So this is actually
yes,
the milestone what he is telling you. So
yes,
when you are going to deliver any of the thing or any of the pace of the document delivery will be given, your update roadmap will be updated.
roadmap will be updated.
So
Understood.
the key wording is, key concept here is that it's a milestone. There you are benefit delivery starting, closing of the benefit, closing of the component, happening anything with the component is your milestone. Whatever
Yes,
will be done, when it will be done, when it will be changed, when it will not be changed, all will be reflected in the roadmap. So the correct answer will be B, update the program roadmap.
an organization has issued a program to improve the production and sale branches. The organization has 30 branches all over the world. Within the above context, what is the first step? So first of all, when it says organization has issued a program, it means organization has started a program. It is
Initiated,
thinking.
initiated.
Okay. The organization has 30 branches all over the world. Within the above context, what is the first step? Develop a program scope, create an organization change request, identify and quantify the program's benefits, develop the organization chart.
Use the elimination technique.
Yes. So okay, I was confused. I thought issued ka matlab hota hai, issued means it is thinking about starting. So that's
Okay,
why.
okay, no
So
problem.
so if it is already started, it may automatically the scope has should have been logged. Change request cannot happen at such a stage. Develop an organizational chart. Does nothing has to do with this project. So automatically, option number C is the right one. Identify and quantify the program benefits. So now I understand.
In
I was
other words, no. In other words, if you go to the in this question, in which phase are you operating?
I'm so I'm in the formulation stage.
Yes, in the formulation phase, because in the whatever is, whether the organization has issued a program scope, program to improve the production and sales, initiated or launched is not a problem. The organization has 30 branches all over the world. Within the above context, what is the first step? So it means first step we have to see that I have to do something in the program formulation phase. This is clear.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, clear.
develop program scope. Are we doing this activity? It's a major term.
It's a made-up term.
Yes, if we say develop program business case, develop charter, develop roadmap, then it makes sense. If it was develop program business case, it was the first step, because that
Yes,
is my boundary between the organization and the program. Okay.
yes,
Next,
yes.
create
Or
an organizational change request. I had nothing to do with organization level thing. Okay.
yes, yes,
And then next step is identify and quantify the program benefits. It means it is benefits identification topic, which
yes,
I am in which I am getting the benefit register, and this was the activity in my program formulation surface,
Yes.
right? And then
Yes.
third, D option is develop the organizational chart. This is a major term. I don't need to worry about this thing. So
Yes, okay.
principally, if I, as I told you, in every question, just first thinking is in which phase I am operating. Now from the question it's clear we are in the program formulation phase. So the
Yes,
only
clear.
activity out of these four options is benefits identification. So C is the correct answer.
Alright.
And don't get confused with the made up terms. Technically, there will be a lot of made up terms. Okay, develop program scope, develop program schedule, develop master schedule, develop the budget. Now, if you would have said program scope statement, it makes sense because this is on our course. If we say develop program work based on structure, means it was in the planning activity. You remember today we studied. So now this chapter number 8 will be coming into play. In the question, he will ask you the direct things. As he doesn't ask you about what is the output of this activity, rather he will ask you what is the first step. So first step will always be to identify something, make the assessments, make the estimations. What then he said, he can also say, okay, in the above context, the benefits have been identified. Okay, so what will be the, or he will say that the scope assessment has been done. What will be the next step? Then the option would be develop work based on structure, develop master schedule, develop budget. So what will be the correct answer? I repeat, Sabir Sahib, you also listen the question. If I say that you have started a program and you have done the scope assessment. So keeping in view the scope step, what will be the next step to prepare? Work breakdown structure, master schedule, program budget.
Work breakdown structure.
Why?
Because it's an output of planning activity.
Yes. So scope assessment we goes as an input, and that will be good. So this is how he will be answering the questions. Okay. So chapter number 8 you have to keep in mind in this way. He will say that you have done the schedule assessment, and in order to proceed with the schedule thing, or in order to move forward in the program, what will be the next step? The option would be create WBS, create master schedule, create budget. So if he has given you the schedule assessment has been done, so next step you have to do is to make a master schedule. That is in the schedule sim. If we say that you have done the initial cost estimation and you have the cost estimates already available, so what is the next step to do?
Master budget.
Then we have to make the budget, because if we are in the cost thing, the answer cannot be WBS, master schedule, or the budget. Okay. So this is how we have that table that I prepared is very important. You don't need to remember what is the actual output and input. You just have to know the linkage between the formulation phase activities, planning phase activities, and ultimately the delivery phase activities. How one output is going to make the second input the next step and give me the output. Okay. So continuing with this question, so you within the above context, you have to do something in the formulation phase. So it means you have to do benefit identification and you have to make a benefit register.
You're a program manager for a multi-million-dollar construction company. One of the components has been delivered and the other component did not meet the expectation due to change request. What should you do next? Program benefits transition and benefit sustainment. Perform program performance monitoring and controlling. Perform program delivery management. Perform resource prioritization. Again, I thought because we're in the delivery phase, first of all, we should continue with completing the second component because it has not been completed. And so I chose option number C, but the right option is option number A, perform benefit transition and benefit sustainment. I was confused in this one because in delivery phase, we authorize and transition, but we do not do benefit sustainment. Shouldn't this be done in the sustenance phase? Or closing phase?
Okay. One of the components has been delivered and other component did not meet the expectation due to a change request. What should you do next? It means benefit delivery has been done.
Yes.
So
one component's benefit delivery is done. Yes.
And what is the problem with other project? Other component is closed.
No, sir, the other component did not meet the expectation due to a change request.
What does it mean? It's not in progress. It's terminated.
So it means it is in progress. No?
It is in progress or it is terminated, but it's not important for me.
Or maybe they are completed but not delivered, the benefit, intended benefit.
Yes, because maybe it's not important for me. And secondly, Mr. Sahab, if forget about the second component for the moment. If you have, this question is coming from the benefits domain. Once the benefits are delivered, what is the next step?
We close and we transition.
Benefit, let me show you. Let me share the screen.
When the benefit have been delivered, we transition and sustenance become.
Yes. So irrespective of that thing, let me share. So what you thought, what is the other option that you thought?
I thought option number C. Again, my fault, because I thought the other component we should first complete and deliver.
Perform program delivery management. What is this? What have you studied this thing? Perform program delivery management.
No.
Okay, this is another story of merit. But the conceptually is that he is telling you that your benefit delivery have been done.
Yes.
Here, he is saying you that benefits delivery of component number 1 has been done, right? This is the question. Benefit about component number 2 is not yet completed, as you said. But for anyway, for this delivery, I told you, you can start the benefit transition even in the program delivery phase.
Yes.
Right? So whenever the component will deliver the benefit, I can always start with the transition and subsequently it will go to the sustainment, irrespective of whether my program, this component is finished or not finished. So this question is coming from the benefits phase, benefits domain, in which he is telling you the sequence of benefits delivery, then benefit transition, benefit sustainment. Now you shared your screen. Let's see the question.
So can you see? I did not stop sharing.
You saw my screen?
We did not see your screen. No, we did not saw your screen.
Amer sir, we did not see your. Sami sir, we did not see your screen actually.
Mudassar sahab, can you please stop sharing your screen?
Yes, now we can see Amer Sami sir.
Okay, you see what I said? We have 3 components, okay? What he's saying, component number 1 has delivered the benefits. What is the next step to do? If this benefit is delivered, you can already start benefit transition phase, even you are in the program delivery phase, waiting for the other components. So after benefit delivery, you can go to the benefit transition and subsequently sustainment, okay? What he said that component 1 has been delivered and component 2 did not deliver the benefit due to change request, whatever is the problem. So what I told you is that your program delivery phase will not be closed unless all the components have been closed. But at any moment within the program delivery phase, your component can deliver the benefit and you can go to the transition phase even you are in the program delivery phase. This question is coming from this concept.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. It means if a component has been completed, it can go into the transition state and subsequently the sustainment state without the program being completed.
No, wait. Don't get mixed. First thing is that benefit, again, program delivery phase will not be closed unless all the components have been closed.
Okay.
Clear? Cyber, is it clear?
Yeah, clear. Yes.
The delivery phase will not be closed unless all the components have been closed. Clear? Yes. Now I come to the benefits topic. Here I say that the component, each component will have its own benefits management plan and its own benefit delivery. Okay. So as per the roadmap, you can deliver the benefits of any component at any time. Okay. Either component number 1 has delivered the benefits here. You don't need to wait for this component to deliver the benefit and then only you can go to the benefit transition. It's not correct. You can deliver the benefits, show on the roadmap, and then go to the next step of benefit transition, which is at the program level. which is at the program level, because maybe I have delivered the benefits, its transition already started. Then the component 2 will deliver the benefit, transition will also start. So this is at the program level, which is accumulating one by one whatever the benefits I am getting through the according to the program roadmap. Then it will go to the sustainment phase. This is at the program level thing, but it can take on the benefits one by one. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Now we come to your question. Now you share your screen. One of the components has been delivered, means benefit delivery is done, and the other component did not meet the expectation due to a change request. So ultimately, in summary, I'm trying to say that one component benefits is delivered, other component benefits is not delivered, either of because of any reason. What should you do next? Perform benefit transition and benefit sustainment. This is correct, because benefit delivery, after benefit delivery, I go to benefit sustainment and benefit transition. Program performance monitoring and controlling, no. Perform program delivery management, no, because this is closure. Transition and sustainment is coming in the closure phase. And perform resource prioritization, no importance here. So that's why A is the correct answer here, because we are working in the benefits domain.
So much.
Well, with the concept that you shared, so it is very clear now from where this question is coming. So
yes.
okay.
So the key point is to understand from which theme the question is coming, from which domain. Okay, next.
Yeah.
An ERP system had been delivered to the beneficiaries after 5 years. After 6 months utilization of the system, the beneficiaries have noticed that quality and level of accuracy of the ERP data is not sufficient to determine the KPIs. Moreover, the concerned department forgot to add the analytical tools to know the cause of discrepancies. To address these shortcomings, the beneficiaries request the program manager to develop a follow-up program process. Which of the following is defining that process? So first of all, the program has been completed, and this must be in the sustenance phase.
Yes.
Okay. And all the resources should have gone, and now the program manager should also be disengaged, right? The operation manager should be running it.
Right.
Okay. Which of the following is defining that process? Benefit register, benefit sustainment plan, benefit transition plan, benefit management plan. It looked to me benefit sustainment plan.
So this is the correct answer, B. You already said that the program is already completed and it is in the sustainment phase. So whatever will be happening in the sustainment phase, operation phase, will be done in the benefit sustainment phase. And if something has to be changed, it will be only in the sustainment plan, because I'm not concerned with other phases of my program.
Yes, understood.
Okay.
Second.
So in other words, whenever the program is closed, you are finding any feedback, anything from the customers. Once your program has been completed after 1 year, 2 years, feedback, it is only in the benefit sustainment phase, which is done even after the program has been closed. So whatever will be happening in this thing, either you will initiate a new program business case, new project to continue or sustain your benefits, but still it will be in the benefit sustainment phase. Here is talking about the plan. So what is the defining is only benefit sustainment plan.
Okay, understood. The risks have been identified by the stakeholders. As a program manager, you're evaluating the risk. Which document will you incorporate the risks as necessary? So to me, the right option looked like option number 8, risk register, because whenever the risks are identified, they're placed in risk register, and then any plans, any mitigation plan that is also put in the risk register as a mitigation, and an owner is assigned.
Yeah, from this is not clear wording, but the key topic was that the risk have been identified by the stakeholders. It means the stakeholder, the risk register is there. Okay. As a program manager, you are evaluating the risk, means you are in the risk identification process, risk evaluation process. Let me show you the, please stop sharing. Can you share the screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can see.
So whenever we are talking about the risk, okay, whether it's in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter number 3, same like PMP. First step is risk identification. Then second step is risk analysis. The third step is making the response management, right? This is what we studied in PMP also. Okay. So the sequence goes like this: program risk identification. We make the risk register here. Then we analyze the risk, and then we make the risk response management plan, or is how we are going to do this thing. Principally, like Mr. Mudassar said, ultimately, whatever is going to do, whatever we will be doing with the risk, everything will be updated in the risk register. So at every step, the output we will see in chapter number 8 is update the risk register, update the risk register. Even if I'm making the risk management plan here, the risk register will also be updated, because of the reason like you said, that whatever I found out for any type of risk, what I have to do, it will be displayed in the risk register also. But from this question perspective, should be have been more clear. Agreed this question, but principally he is asking you for the next step. The key point what he has shown you is the risk has been identified. It means risk register is there. Then you are doing the risk analysis, and based on this analysis, you will be doing to the next step, which is risk management plan. That's why in this case the answer is a risk management plan. But normally the question should be more clear. But conceptual point of view should be clear. Risk register is the first thing. Update of the risk register will be done at every step. But you have to see what he's trying to, which key point he's going to ask. You are evaluating the risk.
Sorry, just one question here. The screen which you were showing, it was risk response management, it was written. So if we talk about risk management plan, so basically if we talk about the risk management plan, the risk register should not be the part of risk management plan?
No, risk register is always there. I'm saying that from this perspective, risk identification is the first step in which you make the risk register. Then when we analyze, when we evaluate something, ultimately we are going to make the risk management plan. And here, in which document will you incorporate the risk? Incorporation means how we have to manage that risk. In which document I will tell how I will manage the risk management plan.
But then where it comes the risk mitigation strategy, because that is also the part that we should work on after the risk identification. That how this risk is going to mitigate or manage.
This is all in the risk management plan. You use the word manage. Everything will be in the risk management plan.
Okay.
How the key word is how you will manage something is in the plan. That is risk management plan. Like in eco, we said every type of risk will be managed as per risk management plan.
Okay.
So here A cannot be the answer because the risk have been identified. It means risk register is already existing. So he wants you some other. The next document he's asking you as answer, which is risk management plan.
Okay, understood. Yeah.
Your program is designed to produce a new generation of electric cars. You are in the program formulation subphase. The sponsor informs you that Tesla is planning to produce the same type of cars. Immediately, you start to do environmental analysis. Which of the following will you use? What if analysis, SWOT analysis, feasibility studies, and assumption analysis. Again, I understand the what if analysis, but why not SWOT analysis? Because SWOT analysis gives you a 4-directional feedback: your strength, your competition strength, threat of new entrants.
Okay, this is a general tool and technique question in which he is trying you to say why you will do make something. So rather than going to the details of this, what is what if, what is SWOT analysis, you are right, SWOT will give you the thing, but principally when he wants the answer to be SWOT, he will give you at least one of the keyword: strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. This is very clear. You cannot give by default SWOT analysis answer unless he gives you only of these 3-4 things in the question, that you are doing the analysis based on the strengths of your organization or based on the weakness of it. So SWOT is not applicable here. Okay, in that sense. And secondly, assumption analysis, you cannot assume something here. Feasibility studies, what if analysis. So this is a very general question, nothing to worry about in that thing. But your good question is that why not SWOT? SWOT, any other thing I cannot answer you why not, but SWOT I am sure I can give you the answer. Unless you don't have strength, weakness, opportunity, threat, I cannot select SWOT.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
But here I have a question here. For example, what if analysis? What if analysis? Why what if analysis only? Why not feasibility study? Because again, he can go back to the feasibility study. Now this is feasible or no, because already a competitor is there. What is the feasibility? What are the, because he here immediately you started to do the environmental analysis. If the third line, if we read this one.
No, no,
So
I'm
environmental
saying
analysis can be anything, right?
yes, yes,
So
yes, yes.
why we opted for A could be C as well, right?
Correct. That's what I said, that if you argue on A, C, or D, I have no clear-cut boundary why A. Okay, this is what the first thing I said. But surely not B.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah,
surely,
sure.
but surely in the question, whenever this type of question will come, it will be much more clear question, that you have to do the environmental analysis to see your economic feasibility. He will be giving something like this, or you will immediately do the environmental analysis to see what are the appropriate assumptions you can make for it. So the question should be more clear.
Okay.
That is clear, and surely the question will be more clear in the exam. But in this scenario, anything can be the answer, but not SWOT analysis.
Okay. Understood. Okay.
Okay.
I think one word, if you add in this question, that will be much clearer.
Yes, clear.
Which of the following will you use except? So
Right. Yeah. Good feedback.
Then B can be a correct answer in this
Yes,
case.
correct. I will do it. Excellent.
And the next one is, you're a program manager of an IT development program. You're in the program delivery phase, and the sponsor is worried about the current status of the cost and benefits. Within the above context, which of the following will you provide to the program sponsor? I chose the program performance report because we're in the delivery phase, and a performance should tell him about the SPI and CPI.
So you see, it's a good question. Program roadmap is not applicable because you are not showing the progress of the program based on the roadmap. You can only display the roadmap that these milestones I have achieved, but ultimately it should be in the benefit register. We are recording the program progress. Okay, I told you whenever the question of the program progress will come, it can only be as per the benefit register updated benefit register or the program performance report. Final program report is not applicable because final program report we are making in the program closure phase. Okay, now comes between A or D. Can be either program performance report or program benefit register. Now read the question. You are in the program delivery phase and the sponsor is worried about the current status of the cost and benefits. Within the above context, which of the following will you provide to the program sponsor? Intentionally, I put here cost and benefits just to avoid the confusion. If it was only current status of the benefits, it is surely program, it was a benefit register because we record the program, we record the performance of the program by maintaining the benefit register.
Also. Yes, program status.
Okay, that was the benefit register if it was only benefits. Just to avoid that confusion, the question I put cost and benefits. So we think about the performance report in which we will be seeing a lot of things other than only the benefits. Okay, so if it is the question is only which is now you're in the program delivery phase and the sponsor is worried about the status of the benefits. Okay, then the answer is benefit register. But if it is cost and benefits or benefits plus some other parameters, the answer is a program performance report. And if we will ask the question, you are in the program closure phase and you have to present the report that will show the overall attitude or the output, the progress of the program, then it's a final program report.
And just a question here. For example, if you say current status of the program, then in this case, instead of cost and benefit, if it is worried about the current status of the program
performance report. Program performance report, because this is a general term.
Okay.
So the general term or the generalized answer is program performance report, which you can present to the steering committee, stakeholders, sponsor at any moment of the program to show the status of your program. That is program performance report. That's a general document. If we ask you specifically about the benefits, it is benefit register is much more correct answer than performance report. If we ask you about benefits and some other thing, then it is a program performance report. Generally, it should be program performance report is the answer.
Okay, understood. Yeah.
He can also use the word of health. He can, okay, for example, I say that you are in the program delivery phase and the sponsor is worried about the status of the program. How, in which of the following can you check the health of your program? What activity can you do to check the health of your program? Program health health check, phase gate review, present a report, or do something like that. In their case, the answer would be conduct perform periodic health check.
Periodic health check. Yes.
Because the tone in
Periodic
the
health check.
in that tone, in that question, the tone will be that something has been prolonged, means your program delivery phase has been long enough. When you started the program definition, after the closure of the program definition phase, it has been long time in the delivery phase, and you are worried about the status of the program. So in order to see the program is performing well, which of the following activity can you perform? Conduct phase gate review, conduct a meeting, conduct periodic health check, conduct some other thing. Okay, so the tone will be like that, giving you the indication that the time frame has increased. So in that case, we have to do program health check.
Okay.
Understand, Sabir Sahab? This is from chapter number
Yeah, yeah.
7. And if he says
Okay.
that you are near to the end of the program delivery phase, in which you are sure that the components have been delivered, and now it's a time to go to the program closure phase. So what are the which of the activity will you perform? That will be a program phase gate review.
Phase gate.
Next.
Okay. Which of the following options document the intended direction and benefits of the program? Program management plan and program roadmap, program business case and program charter, program charter and program roadmap, program management plan and program charter. When it says direction, I understood that it has to be roadmap. So option number A and option number C. Benefits of the program, I thought it would come under program charter. Why we are doing the overall program? So I chose option number C, but the right answer is option number A.
Okay, this is a very streamline. Okay, in that
Okay.
direction, roadmap must be there. This is clear. A and C. Which of the following options document the intended direction and benefits of the program? Yes, benefits we are putting in the program charter and the roadmap. But I will check this question again. Why we have to go to page number 95? I will give you the feedback. The question number 113. I will give you more specific answer. A and C both looks correct, but I will see why program management plan is there.
Okay. The next one is, your organization had been awarded the construction of new industrial city. You're the program manager. Now you and your team are developing the business case and the potential initiation of a new program to respond to some operational issues with the deployed product. Which of the activities are you developing? Program formulation activities, program benefit identification activities, program benefit transition activities, program benefit sustainment activities. From the discussion so far we've had, I understand now this has to be program sustainment activities because this program was already completed.
Yes.
I understood. Initially, I was saying that this is program benefit identification, but the discussion that we have today was very helpful. Now I'm clear.
You repeat why you thought it was program benefits identification based on what?
Okay, because I was saying this is a new program. This is
Uh-huh.
a new program, so new benefits have to be identified to initiate a business case. Because now you and team are developing the business case and potential initiation of a new program. But I did not read it fully. That you're responding to some operational issues with the deployed products.
Okay.
Yes.
So this type of question will be minimum 4 to 5 questions will come. He will be saying that you are making a new business case for the new program based on the operational issues you found in the deployed product. Again, program benefit sustainment activities. The key point is that anything that you will do once something has been deployed or your program has been closed based on any feedback after the program has been delivered, you are only working in the benefit sustainment phase. In that benefit sustainment phase, you can do every activity what you want. You can initiate a new program, you can initiate a new project, you can then accordingly you will have to make a business case, charter, identify the benefit, whatever you do. Only keep caution about the wording there will be only 5 to 6 questions in which he will be doing same activity but with the operational issues or with the deployed product. In that case, don't give program formulation phase, program definition phase, program delivery phase as the answer. The answer will be either benefit sustainment phase, surely sustainment will be there. If not, then program closure phase, because no, it cannot be program closure phase because the program has already closed. Sorry.
Yes.
Whenever he will
Sustain.
talk, whenever he will talk to you about anything which is in the operational issues, deployed product, the answer must have sustainment thing. No other option. No definition phase, no delivery phase, no closure phase, because program delivery phase will close once the program boundary is closed, then only your sustainment will start.
Just a question here in this case, sir. Now, and just to clarify my concept, please. What you're saying is that, for example, the program that we are looking into, okay, it is already, the delivery phase is closed, sustainment, we are in the sustainment phase now. In this sustainment phase, if we have to initiate a new program in order to maintain this sustainment, okay, so we will not go into that program. We will be talking about this program only, because that is a sub program or component only that is we are initiating to maintain the sustainment of this program.
Okay, can you stop the screen?
Yes, sir.
Because it, you understood my question, right?
Yeah,
because
you see here.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Ji, okay.
We are saying that I am initiating a new program to respond to the operational issues in the deployed product, in the deployed program. Okay.
Okay.
So it means that once I am in the operational phase, it means I have crossed my program boundary. Is this clear?
Okay. So current program should be closed here.
That's why I put the keyword of operational issues.
Okay.
If whatever will be done within this vertical lines is your program boundary, it means here you can only do benefits delivery, benefit transition, benefit sustainment. You can start, you can make a plan, you can do a lot of things. But when the keyword of the deployed product will come or responding to operational issues will come, it means your program boundary has finished. Once your program boundary is finished, you are working here. So whatever you will be working here on the top, you see there is no phase of your program, because your program boundary has finished. So even the closure phase is not coming over this green arrow. So in this thing, in this area, whatever you will be doing, either you start a new program, you start a new project, you identify a new risk, whatever you do can only be benefit sustainment. Answer can be there, nothing else.
Okay. Okay, understood. Yeah.
Clear? Now, keeping in view this arrow, Mudassar, share your screen. You and your team are developing the business case and the potential initiation of a new program. Okay, now it's clear that he is making a new business case, but at where he is making to respond to some operational issues with the deployed products. To respond to some operational issues means your program boundary has finished. It means we are in that green arrow part, which is outside the line.
Issues. Okay.
Yes. So it means that it's in the program benefits. So which activity are you developing? Program benefit sustainment activity.
Clear. Okay.
The last one is, you're assigned as a program manager for a new hospital. You are in the delivery phase and one of the components is completed, and you want to explain to the steering committee that this component is completed. How can you do that? Explain to them that the closure conditions of the components are met. This is a good answer. Explain to them the deliverables of the component are delivered successfully. No, because even though the deliverables are delivered, there might be some other condition that might stop the program from being completed. Explain to them that benefits of the component are delivered successfully, even this is not okay. Explain to them that the component produced the intended results in accordance with the program management plan. I thought this is more sustainable because either meet or exceed the intended results. This was in one of the eco.
Okay, so you are right. D is also good, but the key point is that whenever you have to make a decision point, whenever you have to make a decision, I told you the keyword of criteria, exit
Yes.
criteria, benefit realization criteria, conditions is more relevant as compared to general comparing with the management plan. Okay.
Okay.
So now you want to explain that you have to achieve some milestone. Okay, when you have to explain to some, if I tell you, okay, you are ready to give the exam because you in the passing condition is 90% in the marks. For example, I just give you one real example. I will say, Mr. you are ready to give the exam tomorrow because the condition of 90% above has been achieved. Or I say that you are able to give the program, you are able to give the paper tomorrow because your numbers are more than you are getting good marks. Okay, so what I am saying in D is that a component produce the intended benefits in accordance with the program management plan. And the program management plan was to get you pass. Okay, you will pass even you get 40% more in my marks. I am sure you will pass the exam. I am 100% sure because the level of training we are giving to you. Okay, but if I say that there should be a condition when I feel you are ready to give, I say, okay, this is your criteria, this is your reference point, that is 90%. That is more clear answer in a sense. But A and D are not strict boundary, but just keeping in view the keyword of criteria, conditions are more objective, are more strict as compared to giving a general comparison with a general plan.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear. It's not clear. Actually, A is quite precise answer.
Yes.
Good. Any other question, this up till now?
No, sir. These were the questions.
No.
Today I will tell a complete.
No,
I'll try to.
it's very good that you shared this question. We have a general discussion, and now I'm sure that all this confusion will be helpful in solving other questions also. Now we will be thinking in a different perspective. So just to close this coaching call, I would just like to remind one thing: whenever you read the question, the first step is to figure out in which phase we are operating. Program definition, program delivery, program closure. That is my first hint. Then the question is coming from which domain? Benefits, strategic alignment, stakeholder, or governance. Governance is very easy. He will not confuse you anything in the governance. Simple monitoring and controlling. In stakeholder, he will not confuse you. Why? Because it is simple identification of stakeholder means making a stakeholder register, analyzing the stakeholders, making the stakeholder engagement plan. Then the problem comes in the strategic alignment and the benefits. In the strategic alignment is also simple because in the formulation phase, we are only operating where I'm making the business case, charter, and the roadmap. Okay, so this is very straightforward, not difficult. And whatever we are doing in chapter number 8, all the assessments, formulation activities, I am affecting the business case and the charter. From my perspective, personal perspective, the most confusing is the benefits. Why? Because we get confused whether we are talking at the program level or we are talking at the component level or what we are doing in the middle. So that cycle of the benefit that I explained you is very, very important. Benefits identification is in the benefit register, giving me the output under the program definition phase. Then under the program definition phase, program management, program analysis and planning, and program delivery starts, but that is at the component level. That management plan and the delivery starts in the program definition phase and it continues in the program delivery phase. Every component can deliver the benefits at any time it wants in the program delivery phase, and it can trigger the benefit transition phase also, because benefit transition phase is overlapping between the program delivery phase and the program closure phase. So whenever I will be getting the delivery from each of the component, I can always start to transit at my program level, receive it. Program delivery phase will only be closed once all the components will be closed. But if he gives you the indication that the other program is not successful or it is change request is there or something is already terminated, it means this is the hint he is giving you to close your program delivery phase. Whenever he will talk to you about component 1 is delivered, 2 is delivered, but the third cannot be delivered because of certain thing, just think that he is giving you the indication program delivery phase can be closed. Okay, based on this you can go to the program closure phase. Once you come to the program closure phase, the benefits transition is already in progress because the benefit transition already started in the program delivery phase. Then you are in the benefit transition phase. Then once you are in the program closure phase, you can directly start with the benefit statement, and then Once the life cycle program will be finished, your sustainment is the only thing which will be continued. Keep in mind the important keywords of the operational issues, deployed product, continued availability, continued reliability. These 4 or 5 keywords are giving you the indication you are working something outside your program boundary. And anything which is outside your program boundary can only be benefit sustainment activity. No other program faces there. That is a key concept you have to keep in mind. Okay. Any questions, Habir sir?
No, that's great. That's great session. Actually, this gave me the idea also that next time I will also share my. There were 2-3 questions I was having a little confusion similar to this what we discussed today, because both options in my view were correct, but then there was one option that I had to select as per the.
It's better that whenever you have this question, just put in the Word file and then we discuss it. Then it's much more
much
good
better,
how
much
the
better.
other things discuss it.
No, it's a very good idea shared by Mr. Mudassar. So we will do it next time like that same.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you.